Hello, America. Once again, this is Eddie Marcus, spokesman and advocate for the spirit of love, of truth, and a voice that comes to you to share something that is truth. And its whole purpose is to set you loose to live the life that you were designed to live. You know, today, ladies and gentlemen, I have a little special subject that I want to talk to you about. And it's really not a subject matter as one might usually think of it or as I usually deliver it. It's just a thought that I want to share with you. And I'm saying to all of us, America, all of America, your secret is out. The entire world knows your ugly, inhumane service and its illegal, incomprehensible, evil treatment of people of color. 400 years of continuous abuse and exploitation. All people of color are victims of America's heartlessness. Now, the virus exposed the failure of the economic system to address the needs of people, especially the people of color. They, my friends, are relegated to the lowest parts of the totem pole, suffer inadequate food, inadequate water and shelter, education, and health care. Thousands robbed of their freedom due to an inadequate justice system that housed them in prisons for as long as possible for nonviolent crimes, as well as crimes designed to lure them in, knowing their situation, getting them to bite, planning it, so that you can make them victims into this web of evil. Ladies and gentlemen, we have all been going through some strange things over the past several months. And whether we know it or not, a whole lot of things are so common to us right now, doing our time right now. And it's more apparent and more obvious than ever before because we're all experiencing it at the same time. We all can see it. And so with the murder of George Floyd of Minnesota, just the other day, by persons paid to protect and to serve. But as oftentimes when it comes to blacks, he was murdered, while the murderer had 3 accomplices. We saw it, unexcused, broad daylight, routine treatment of blacks. To add to the horror of black lives in America, a white woman was walking her dog in an area apparently where dogs must be on leash. There was a man there apparently observing the birds, and he asked her, according to what we heard on video, to put her dog on a leash. He was videotaping, and she asked him to stop videotaping her. And he just asked her to put the dog on a leash. And she said to him, I'm going, she says to him, while he's videotaping, I am going to call the police and tell him that you are harassing me, a black man. And right there in the public view, just like this guy killing George Floyd, right there on the public view, the whole world saw it, the whole world. Not just Americans, but the whole world, the allies, and all the nations that can't stand us. They are seeing how America treats, we talk about Jews in Israel, and seeing how Americans treat the black people right there on that land, and people of color. So she called the police. Well, did the police come? Well, I haven't paid too much attention since then, but it was on social media, and I heard that she got fired from a job. So something was happening. But what was really going on, ladies and gentlemen, is see the lack of compassion for the decency of truth that could be affirmed simply by treating black and people of color the way you want to be treated. Just think about it. 400 years we've been going through this stuff. And then a U.S. president, a United States president, called himself the most powerful man on earth. They say that. I don't know what they mean, but they say the most powerful man on earth because he's the head of the most powerful nation on earth. I guess other nations say that too. But we say it. And what does he do? He advocates such conduct. He's attacked all kinds of people of all color, people who are sick, people who are disabled, people who are dead. And he supports the abuse of minority. This man, the head man in the United States of America, the voice. All the people in America who say they're decent, lawyers, judges, PhDs, engineers, you name it. And he speaks for them. They can't say he doesn't because he's been doing it almost 4 years and has a pretty good following. And he's confident that he can win it again. Seeking another 4 years to have the ability to deceive and divide the nation even further. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen, a white man, president of the United States of America, attacking people of color. Actually attacking people of color, and is getting full support from the power of the Republican Party that's connected with the government, Congress. Ladies and gentlemen, this stuff must stop. And it must stop now. 2020, the presidential election. Now, only evil wants a return to Trump. And only crazy would vote for the Republican and Democrats that prepared this nation to receive a man like Trump. So, what must be done? 2020, people of color, all people of color, and whites who have consciousness, those who are conscientious enough to join with us, join with the minority, and together, all of us, denounce this evil. We must offer clear, unabated system of operation that makes America the darling of the earth. That's what we must do. We must do this. Not Republicans, not Democrats, not them. We the people. And we'll take the lead. We will take the lead. We, the people of color who have been abused, we will take the lead on this and show you that in spite of all that you've done to us, we don't have time to pay you back. We ain't got time for stuff like that. We want to live, and we're going to live. And because we know better than what we have been exposed to, we're going to allow you to live right along with us. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you go to those polls, don't you vote for Trump unless you're a hater. And everything that we just got through denouncing, don't you vote for the Democrats just because you think you can win and that's the most important thing on your mind. If that's the most important thing on your mind, ladies and gentlemen, then everything that you got right now, you brought it here. And if you go back and do some stuff like that, that means you don't even want it to go anywhere. Trump might slip out, but you're going to hang on. Give somebody else a chance to come back. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that's the way I see it, and that's the way I'm sharing it with you. Now, if it's not like that, then you go to those polls and you go to that space where you don't want any of these guys, a Republican or a Democrat, and write your name in. Because what you stand for and what you represent is much better than any of these guys. And what you're saying to the to the system, the American system, is that we are fed up with the old. It is time it retires. This is a new day, and we're going to lead the way that makes every last one of us happy. That's what you're going to be saying when you write in your name. Now, I know, don't panic. Don't panic. You got to have faith, baby. You got to have faith. Ask the people in church, they know. Every last one of them got faith, and they will be backing exactly what I'm saying. Every person that's in those churches, whether they are people of color or not. But see, if they're not there, the world sees them too. Just like they see Trump. Just like they see people of color being treated in this country. Think about it. Next time, ladies and gentlemen, this is Eddie Marcus saying, gotta go. Goodbye.